Tomorrow but a promise. Yes, it is a Friday. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you hold Friday up to your ear, you can hear a little voice whispering the words. There's no way you can hold a day up to your ear. It's been another tough week. Maybe you're losing it. Yeah, okay. We've got all sorts of things coming your way. We will celebrate birthdays. Yeah, we'll take a look at local birthdays. We'll take a look at the big shot birthdays. And today is drive-through day. Yeah, drive-through day. You know, I've seen drive-through liquor stores. There's drive-through wedding chapels. And I read someplace in Los Angeles, there's a drive-through therapist. You drive in, you talk to the therapist through the window, tell him your problems. Yeah. I guess, you've got the wrong window. If the guy says, do you want fries with that? Yeah, that'd be a sure sign in my book. Well, anymore, drive-through is the norm. And today is Cousins Day. I've got about 89 cousins, most of which I have not seen in 50-plus years. Oh, well, but we do stay in touch. Facebook is good for that. It's also Tequila Day. Yeah, well, yeah, I will keep a bottle of Don Julio around the house for company, but tequila is another one of those things I just never acquired a taste for. Probably mercifully, yes. If tequila does to you what the 151 rum does to you, then I'm probably glad I missed it. But we'll celebrate Tequila Day. Yeah. And I don't know if you remember, but a reminder that yesterday was Deja Vu Day. If you missed it, no problem. I'll remind you again tomorrow. Yeah, we can do that. You slipped into the newsroom. I didn't even see you, Gene.
Well, I slipped in here.
Okay, quietly, stealthily.
Hey, did you hear any noise at all last night?
Yes. I heard a staggered set of about 6 explosions.
Ah, okay. So
and
they did do some very precise explosive work, I guess.
Yes. And it had been my understanding they were going to remove the bridge over Interstate 8 in sections by crane. Well, I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody. Maybe we should talk to somebody and find out. But it kind of sounded like they used the charges to separate the sections.
Could be.
And then about 10 o'clock, that happened shortly after 8. And it was just kind of, if you've heard the charges go off like that, it's a very distinct sound. And then about 10, I heard 2 more.
That was just the guy dropping his wallet.
That may well have been somebody in the neighborhood playing with fireworks. I don't know.
I don't know either, but
yeah.
I wondered how exactly they did that, how they performed their precise surgery on that bridge.
Well, let's hope if they used those charges that it went better than it did when they tried to drop the old county administration building.
Yeah, I'm sure somewhere they use that as an example of what not to do.
Here's what the book says.
Yeah.
Oh, my. The book was wrong.
Yeah, we all hunkered down on top of the courthouse.
Yes,
roof.
I remember being there well, and I can remember there go the charges, and the building's still there.
Yeah, it went up a little bit, down, and that was it.
Yep. It did exactly as it was designed to do.
Then they brought that old, boring wrecking ball in, which is probably what they should have used in the first place.
Yes. Or maybe a crew from Mexicali with hammers and, saving the brick.
Scrap the lumber, too,
You got
although
it.
there wasn't a lot of lumber there, mostly brick.
Yeah. Big shot birthdays today. Actor John Aniston, that's Jennifer's daddy. He's 87. Comedian Ruth Buzzy is 84. Actor Mark Goddard, 84. Actor Chris Sarandon, 78. Gallagher, the guy with the sledgehammer, he's 74. He could have brought the bridge down if you put a watermelon on it.
Yeah, he could have, yeah.
Yeah. Actor Robert Hayes from Airplane is 73. Actor Michael Richards, 71. Wonder Woman, Linda Carter is 69. Actor Kadeem Hardison is 55. Actress, singer Kristen Chenoweth, 52. Actress Laura Layton, 52. Actor John P. Nevin is 52. Actress Jamie Denbo is 47. Actor Eric Samanda is 45. Actress Rose Byrne is 41. Other birthdays today, actor Sean McKinney, 39. Actress Elizabeth Moss, 38. Actress Anna Paquin is 38. Actress Megan Park is 34. Actress Mara Wilson, 33. The little girl on Mrs. Doubtfire. Actress Sarah Steele is 32. Actress Emily Bett Rickards is 29. And Bindi Irwin, Bindi the Jungle Girl, Steve Irwin's little girl, is 22. Local birthdays.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
What do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert.
School,
Having dinner with friends.
take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
We can celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Audra Rodriguez, Deborah Owen, Susanna Gilkinson, Javier Cano Sr., Sally Rosales, Joe Vargas, Lisa Perry, Savannah Kennedy, Fabiola Davila, Crispin Hill, Dennis Nesselhoff, Elaine Sabbath, Jerry Lynn, Manuel Barajas, Michelle Velasco, Justin Elizalde, Annabella Alvarez. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, coming up about 8:30 this morning on AM 1230 KXO, I will be visiting with Imperial County Chief Executive Officer Tony Rahotis and also Jeff Lamore from the Imperial County Public Health Department environmental side. And we'll update some of the hot topics about, hey, why are the barbershops, beauty salons, and nail salons not open in Imperial County? Okay, we'll get some answers.
All right.
Okay.
You promise.
Well, yes. Tony and Jeff have been very good about providing answers. I think they flip a coin, but that's beside the point.
Let's get some good answers.
Yes. Okay, nothing good. You're not going to get good answers until people in Imperial County start to believe that it starts with them controlling the coronavirus. Yes. Anyway, we've got news if you're ready.
I'm ready.
It's a look at world and California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Update. The debate over a new coronavirus stimulus bill ramps up a day before $600 bonuses are set to expire. Republican Senator Lamar Alexander says he won't vote to extend that full amount.
I would not support something that would pay on unemployment more than you would earn if you were working.
1 in 5 American workers is still out of a job. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
One of those people is Travis Smith. Smith is a cook in New Orleans. He and his wife, Michelle, lost work in March with 4 kids at home.
People are not just sitting around waiting on a check, flicking channels just to see what's coming on the soap operas. They are hardworking American people out here that will love to go back to their jobs.
Democrats want to extend the $600 through January. If lawmakers don't agree on a compromise in time, those benefits will lapse. People on unemployment may or may not get that money retroactively. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Another 157 COVID-19 deaths confirmed by state health officials Thursday. More than 8,000 Californians have now died from the illness. A newly released recording this week is White House Task Force Coordinator Dr. Deborah Birx naming several cities where immediate action was needed, San Jose among them. The city's mayor, Sam Liccardo, says no one told him.
I can't speak to why the White House selected particular cities, but it seems as though the common theme is that the mayors of many of those cities actually never had any communication with the White House about this.
The California DMV making changes to accommodate safety measures amid the pandemic. DMV's Anita Gore saying many services should be completed online.
Go online first. We are not currently taking new appointments at DMV. We're still catching up with the backlog from when our offices were closed. But there are many things that you can do online.
A federal judge ordering all California prisons to set aside quarantine space for inmates who test positive for COVID-19. Upper 70s in LA and San Francisco today. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. It's Lock Air Conditioning to the rescue if your AC isn't keeping you cool. Lock Air Conditioning and custom sheet metal.
O'Reilly. This is Derek's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
After the third time jump-starting my car, I finally realized my battery was dying. So I stopped by O'Reilly to have it checked. They tested it right there in the parking lot. It was bad, real bad. But they helped me find the right battery for my car and even installed it for free. Now my car starts like new.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Walgreens, we know summer may look a little different this year. That's why we've made it easier to enjoy the moments you do make with new, safer ways to shop. Now you can shop online and pick up in our drive-thru or curbside and safely keep your summer going. This week, select Walgreens brand health and wellness products, including sun care and first aid, are buy one, get one 50% off. Walgreens. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
It's page one of the local news, page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have two locations in the Valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the Imperial County Public Health Department reported 5 more deaths related to the COVID-19 pandemic. The numbers released Thursday morning show there are now 170 deaths reported. The number was 165 on Wednesday. An additional 120 individuals have tested positive for the virus, going from 8,799 on Wednesday to 8,919 on Thursday. Thursday, there are 20 COVID positive patients in ICU beds. That's down from 23 the day prior. The number of ventilators in use also dropped from 17 on Wednesday to 13 on Thursday. Well, IID scholarship presentations. George Gale explains.
This year, they were awarded virtually. This was due to the COVID-19 mandates. Because of the pandemic in Imperial County, only the Imperial Irrigation District Board and staff attend the Board of Directors meeting. The scholarships are awarded each year to high school graduates who are relatives or children of the IID employees. This year, 26 scholarships were awarded. The awards range from $250 to $1,500. There were 2 top awards presented. One went to the daughter of water manager Tina Shields, and the other to the son of principal engineer Frank Fiorenza. The students had to have a 3.0 grade point average and plan to attend an accredited college or university in the fall. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time. 743.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
A hay truck that caught fire kept Imperial County fire crews busy for nearly 4 hours Thursday and closed Huff Road just north of Evan Hughes Highway overnight. The fire was reported at about 11:30 a.m. and fire crews remained on the scene till almost 4 p.m. The roadway remained closed that's as of right now as we speak.
It is still closed.
Still closed. George Gale has some information about the general election, November 3rd.
If you have not registered to vote, there is plenty of time. Last day to register is October 19th. Vote by mail applications will be accepted from October 5th through October 27th. Conditional voter registration is possible up to and including Election Day. Conditional ballots will not be counted until after the election. Candidate filing is also underway. Deadline for candidates to file for any seat on the November ballot is August 7th, unless the incumbent does not file. In that case, deadline will be extended until August 12th. Candidates filing for city seats in Brawley, Calexico, Calipatria, El Centro, Hopeville, Imperial, and Westmoreland must file with your respective city clerks. Deadlines remain the same. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Although Census Day, April 1st, 2020 is come and gone, the U.S. Census Bureau has extended the deadline to self-respond to October 31st. At stake for our community is not only congressional representation, but the local share of hundreds of billions of federal dollars allocated on an annual basis based on population. As of July 1st, the response rate for the state of California was 63%, and the Imperial County was 55.6%. The city of El Centro thanks everyone who has responded and is challenging the remaining 44.4% of Imperial County residents to be counted. Help shape the future of the Valley. Anyone who has not completed their census can do so at 2020census.gov.
It's Page 2 of the Local News and weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. For health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage, talk to David H. West Insurance Services.
Well, a portion of Bowker Road is in the news this morning. Here's more on that story.
It is closed. County Public Works says Bowker is closed from Evan Hughes Highway to 1.2 miles north of Ross Road. Closure is due to the Imperial Irrigation District undergrounding a canal. Section of Bowker Road is expected to be closed through August 27th. Public Works says detour signs have been posted. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Federal Drug Administration, the FDA, first issued warnings in June of hand sanitizers that contain methanol contamination. The list has now grown to approximately 75 brands that the FDA is warning the public to avoid. According to the FDA, substantial methanol exposure can result in nausea, vomiting, headache, blurred vision, permanent blindness, seizures, coma, and permanent damage to the nervous system, or even death.
Other than that, nothing serious.
Nothing serious other than that. Consumers who have been exposed to hand sanitizer containing methanol should seek immediate treatment, which is critical for potential reversal of toxic effects of the methanol poisoning. For more information, you need to visit the FDA's searchable list to help you identify whether a specific brand of hand sanitizer product is being recalled or has a potential or confirmed methanol contamination. Well, Cattle Call, yes, it's July, but Cattle Call theme contest is in the news. Here's more on that story.
It is currently underway. Brawley Chamber of Commerce is hosting the contest. Cattle Call is in November. Deadline to submit a theme in the contest is July 31st. To enter the contest, go to thebrawleychamber.com. Entries will be judged on creativity and originality. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, temperatures will be below normal for the Imperial and Yuma Valleys through the weekend before warming back up above normal for the first half of next week. 105 our high yesterday, 80 the low. Sunny today with a high near 105, light winds. Clear tonight with a low around 77. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Saturday sunny with a high near 106. East-northeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the west-northwest in the afternoon. It'll be sunny on Sunday with a high near 108. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. And right now downtown 84 degrees, 66% our relative humidity, wind out of the east at 325 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans, for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning. David H. West Insurance Services.
If you're running out of storage space at home, take your storage space challenges to Packers Mini Storage. They offer an on-site manager, coded security gate, a wide selection of storage space sizes from 5x8 to 10x30. And they offer 5 different sizes of climate-controlled storage rooms, which stay cleaner because they're a room inside a room. Take your storage space challenges to Packers Mini Storage in Imperial, next to the CHP office.
It's sports time. Major League Baseball got started last night, sort of, and, well, it's the way it's been. The Yankees and the Nationals in Washington. And, well, they only went 5 innings. Torrential rains ended the game after 5. It is a complete game. The Yankees won 4-1. And the Dodgers hammered the Giants 8-1 in L.A. Kike Hernandez homered and drove in 5 runs for the Dodgers. The Padres? Well, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the San Diego Padres will open their 2020 season this evening at Petco Park. And, well, it's, no, you can't go. Tickets are not available. Fans are not allowed. So, you know, it's there. Meanwhile, the Padres, well, okay, they've expanded the opening day roster to 30 players for the first 2 weeks of the season. And of those 30 players, 16 of them will be pitchers. In other news, in the NFL, well, first off, you heard the NFL, no preseason games. They will play a 16-game regular season. At least that's the plan. And included in the schedule will be the Washington football team. Yeah, and that's their temporary name, pending the adoption of a new name, according to the Washington football team.
It's Christmas in July at Rogers & Rogers Nissan, and Santa has a special gift for you. Massive savings on Nissan's most popular models. Sentra's $119 a month. Rogue's $139 a month. Let's test drive a new Nissan and get a $25 Walmart gift card. Ho, ho, hurry down to Rogers & Rogers Nissan. Shop online at RogersandRogersNissan.com. 2020 Nissan Sentra S. VIN number LY241891. Lease for $119.55 per month plus tax. $20,420 selling price. 2020 Nissan Rogue S. VIN number LP542052. Lease for $139.09 per month plus tax. $26,395 selling price. Test drivers must have a valid license while supplies last. For complete detail. Offer ends 7/31/2020.
Well, in other sports news, most high school recruits wear a hat when they pick a college. R.J. Keene chose to wear a mask, and it's a Boise State basketball mask. Keene, a 4-star prospect from Houston, has committed to Boise State for his college career. And 3 straight finishes outside the top 10 for Denny Hamlin. Well, it was tough, but Hamlin held off Brad Keselowski and picked up a Cup win in Kansas City. And the day before the first round of the 3M Open, the pros practicing for the PGA Tour's Lone Stop in Minnesota, well, they lost Dustin Johnson. Johnson withdrew because of a back injury after shooting a 7/78 on Thursday. The round included a wild par 5 18th hole where he shot a 9. Yeah. Are 9s in season? I'll have to check the Fish and Game regulations. That's in Minnesota. Everything's in season in Minnesota all year round. That's it for Sports Time. Stick around. We've got a look at financial news coming up. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. U.S. stocks skidded lower today with the technology-laden NASDAQ composite set to notch its first back-to-back decline since mid-May as investors turned their attention to a flare-up in Sino-American animosities, while Republican senators leave Washington for the weekend without obvious progress on another fiscal stimulus bill. The coronavirus epidemic in southern U.S. states also showed little sign of slowing, with total cases now above 4 million. The Dow Jones Industrial off about 50 points on early trading. The Standard & Poor's gave up 14 points. The NASDAQ composite 118 points lower on early trading. Major stock indexes were poised to enter the week with losses as appetite cooled for the giants of the technology world, which have carried the burden of the recent multi-month run-up in the broader market. Asian markets tumbled overnight Friday as Beijing retaliated against the U.S. by closing the country's consulate in Chengdu. And in other news, Intel Corporation shares dove 17%, and rival Advanced Micro Devices shares gained 11% after Intel reported its next generation of semiconductor technology will be delayed and that it may actually use a third party to manufacture it as a contingency plan. Shares of Honeywell International slipped almost 1% after the diversified industrial company reported second quarter profit and sales that fell but beat expectations.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 105 and light wind. Clear tonight, a low around 77. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, turning out of the east-southeast after midnight. Saturday, sunny with a high near 106, east-northeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the west-northwest in the afternoon. 85 degrees downtown, 68% relative humidity, wind out of the east-northeast at 325 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is next. We'll be back after the news with more of the best oldies on the radio.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. The next move is up to Congress as people who've been getting government money since being laid off in the pandemic face some uncertainty. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
Roughly 30 million Americans will be in limbo this weekend, not knowing if they're about to lose $600 a week in federal jobless benefits they've relied on since April.
So you'd be going from $847 to $247 a week?
Yes.
One of those people is Travis Smith.
And can you make ends meet on that much money?
I mean, I'm thrifty, but I'm not that thrifty.
The CDC projects 30,000 Americans could die over the next 3 weeks from the virus, just one of the money-troubling numbers as the pandemic rages on. CBS's David Begnaud is in Miami.
Florida set a single-day record for the number of deaths yesterday, and so did California. The CDC is now saying that over the next 4 weeks, the states with the greatest likelihood for a large number of deaths are the following: Alabama, Georgia, Idaho, Nevada, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, and right here in Florida.
Early this morning, 2 statues of Christopher Columbus were taken down by work crews in Chicago. Marissa Para of WBBM-TV says it comes days after protesters tried to take their own action.
The Columbus statues have been vandalized off and on over the last couple of months as calls grew louder for its removal. I've spoken with indigenous people here in Chicago who say both the holiday and the statues after Columbus are a slap in the face. Many Italian Americans in Chicago say this is just a representation of the assimilation that happened here decades ago.
Well, CBS News correspondent Michelle Miller tells us plans are coming together for a long send-off for the late Congressman and civil rights activist John Lewis.
There will be a full week of remembrances and special moments beginning on Saturday in the Congressman's hometown of Troy, Alabama. There will be a memorial at Troy University where Lewis was denied entry because of his race and where the local library wouldn't even issue him a library card.
His funeral will be Thursday at the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. The FAA has issued an emergency inspection order for some Boeing 737s that have been in extended storage. A stuck valve could imperil engines. National Zoo is open again now in Washington, D.C.
The animals definitely noticed we were gone. I don't know if they missed us or not.
Randy Smith, head of animal care, says visitors have to reserve a time slot. If they want to get in, they have to wear masks, too. On Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 38 points. NASDAQ is down 50. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
It's been a real roller coaster tonight here in Angela's Kitchen. Saucy Gold just took the lead, but Blue Plate and Kale Green aren't far behind. Wait, what's this? Red Tomato has just overtaken Kale Green and is in position to pass Blue Plate. Not quite in time because we have a winner. SW6370 Saucy Gold! Ask Sherwin-Williams and bring home the color of your team spirit. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store today.
How much money would you like to save just by doing something you're already doing? 15 or 25%? How about 30%? Here in California, Allstate safe drivers can save 30% just by doing something they're already doing. Driving safe. That's right, 30% just by driving safe. Allstate can help lower your cost of driving. Safe drivers can save 30% or more. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote today.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
When Michelle Obama launches her podcast on Spotify next week, first guest will be a familiar person to her and everyone else, her husband, the 44th president. The conversation is about community and relationships. A music superstar has released an album recorded in isolation thanks to the pandemic.
Invisible Stream. USA Today says Folklore is the one Taylor Swift was born to make, her most introspective and emotionally raw album yet. She broke with tradition and announced its rollout yesterday. Rolling Stone predicts it'll be the final nail in the coffin for the months-long bombing approach to marketing. Swift's nemesis Kanye West was supposed to release his own album at midnight, Donda with Child, named for his late mother, but no sign of it yet. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230.